Hey guys, Thrasher here. We have a new update in Legends. Let's talk about it right now. Okay, so first up, let's go to menu and then we're going to go to news and we'll go through a few of these. A lot of these we can sort of skip through, just talk about them at a very high level. Some we're going to need some more information about. So as we scroll down here, we'll find the bottom thing, which is the game update announcement. We can open that up. There's a new book to the story, so make sure you do that. Part 4, Book 6 normal. And then the character balance changes have gone through. The Super Saiyan Red Vegeta is a monster. The purple Android 17 is an absolute beast. All the Frieza Force buffs were very nice. The only one that was a little bit was the sparking yellow Heart Virus Goku. I don't think his buffs were that great, but almost every other character got absolutely phenomenal buffs. So if you want to check those out, go do that. And then the updated various events, we'll talk about that here in a minute as we go through these. So let's back out of here, and then we're going to go down to the next one, which is this right here. The Great Saiyaman event is back, so make sure you do that. There is the one daily battle that you can do that costs, I believe, 1 energy, might be 2. Make sure you do that. Get him done. He's going to give you extra chrono crystals when you get him to 4 stars and when you get him completely soul boosted. So make sure to do that as well. And the other thing to mention here is I was actually trying to use this Great Saiyaman for the new challenge rush, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute when we get to that. After that is the equipment collection. They've changed. A new equipment collection mission is out now for regeneration based equipment. So if you need regeneration stuff, go in and do that. You're going to need to use 1 regeneration character, 2 regeneration characters, and then there's a couple other things there you can check in the missions. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. The Rising Vegito thing. So we have stages 71 through 90 now. We're going to get our last 10 stages next week. So this week you just got to do these 20, and I believe it gets you to 6 star if I remember correctly. I haven't completed it yet. I've got a couple left to go, but you can do that. It'll get you to, I think, 6 star, and then back out of here. And the next thing is right here, the challenge rush. So let's go ahead and open this up, and this guy has finally been unlocked. We can now fight Hercule in the challenge rush champion. The point is to do a rising rush and do as much damage as you possibly can. They want you to get 70 million damage to complete everything. 40 million gets you this right here, this title, World Champion Hopeful. 70 million gets you the challenge complete, and then if you do challenge complete on all of the challenge rushes, you obviously get this title right here, First Challenge Rush Master. With that being said, there's really only about 2 teams that you can use right now that work. I was trying to use a Great Saiyaman team as a free-to-play team so that way everyone can do it. The problem is with the Great Saiyaman team, I was using 2 other transforming warriors, and essentially the idea was you just switch them out as quickly as you can, as many times as possible for the entire duration of the fight, and the Great Saiyaman will continue to stack his buffs every time he comes back in. But I only got it to about 49 million Rising Rush damage. I think with some tweaking, maybe I could get it up to 55 million, maybe even a little bit higher than that, but I highly doubt it's getting to 60 million. With that being said, he was only 3 stars, he wasn't 4, and there were a few other ways that I could have buffed him. So it's possible if anyone else wants to try it and truly go free to play, use the Great Saiyaman, see what you can do. But right now, the 2 teams that work extremely well, the easiest one is the blue Super Gogeta from the Broly event, the blue Super Saiyan Bardock, and then the EX Mai. That is the best bet. That will absolutely get the job done pretty easy. If you don't have the Gogeta, you can switch him out with Vegito. It should work reasonably well. If you don't have the Mai, you can switch her out for the Sparking Hercule, but that is not quite as easy to pull off, but that does work. So if you don't have either of those setups, you're kind of in trouble right now. I have heard a couple people that said they did it with the upgraded First Form Pod Frieza, but I have not been able to pull that off myself. So that's pretty much where that stands right now. Let's go ahead and back out of here, and then we can talk about, I believe, the last thing. Yeah, so the balance changes, we've already sort of covered those in other videos. We'll just go up here and talk about the gods versus the super warriors. So we open this up, and you're going to have to choose a side. You can either be the Super Saiyan gods, or you can be the super warrior, which is Super Vegito, and the side that you choose is going to decide which title you get. Also, whatever side you choose, if you win, you get 100 Chrono Crystals. If the other side wins, they get 100 Chrono Crystals. The loser gets 70. So essentially, we're going to go through and you're going to play these events, and whoever ends up getting more points is the winner. It doesn't really matter if you ask me. 30 Chrono Crystals is almost irrelevant. What does matter is there are titles for both of these. So if you choose the God side, you're going to get, I believe it's Ultimate Showdown Gods. Yeah, so on the left there, Ultimate Showdown Gods. And then if you choose the Super Warrior, it's going to be Ultimate Showdown Super Warrior. So I wouldn't choose based on trying to win. who cares about 30 Chrono Crystals? I would choose based on the title that you want. So do you want to be known as the Ultimate Showdown God, or do you want to be known as the Ultimate Showdown Super Warrior? That's the way that I would choose this. I'm going to go the God route, so I'm going to go Ultimate Showdown Gods, just for anyone that wants to go the same route that I go. And that's pretty much it for this. There's nothing else crazy going on. You're going to get Chrono Crystals as you complete this, but it's all super straightforward. There's nothing crazy that you need to go through as you do this. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys think I missed anything, throw it down below. If you have another way to do 70 million damage with a Rising Rush other than the things I mentioned, throw that down below too. Even if you're not really sure if it's going to work, throw ideas down there, because I'm willing to try anything to see if we can figure out a way to create a guide for free-to-play players. And if you guys like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.